Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Real Patch. In today's video, we are going to be further breaking down the engine. So in the previous video, you'd have seen us buy the engine, which is mega exciting. A BMW M70B50, which is a 5 litre V12 engine that was, I think it was the 8 series or the 7 series that they put them in. Big boy engine, it's just there, big thing. In today's video, we're going a bit further with it. Actually, off camera, we've already taken the gearbox off out of curiosity because we wanted to see what it was like. And fingers crossed, when Richard gets here, I'll get him to explain a little bit about the positives about what we found. If he remembers, he'll bring the little microscopy thing to look into the engine bay, which will be engine bay, the engine holes inside the engine. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you enjoyed the past couple of videos. I am now filming on my old camera. It's not the best, but it will do quality-wise for now. And whilst we're waiting, it's pretty darn sexy. It looks so much better without any of the ancillaries on. So obviously we're going to have to make a new exhaust manifold. The plan is to do something up here which will be pretty cool. ITBs, maybe. So that'd be pretty cool. Obviously we're going manual. That's a 330D gearbox with a 330, we think 330D clutch and flywheel. We're going to find out if it all works and does stuff. Anyway, welcome back. As always, Richard is running on Richard time. I'm absolutely outing him here. So we've got a bit of time to kill. So I'm going to show you a little bit around what modifications are already on the 330D gearbox, because it's already got an adapter plate made which will need welding. So I'm going to show you that. And actually what I can do is I'll show you the current state of the car. It's pretty much where we left it about 2 years ago. So let's do that. So this is the 330D gearbox. That's the clutch and flywheel. And yeah, so this is the adapter plate. There's a couple of places, I can't remember where it is now. Oh no, maybe it's on here. Oh, maybe it's not. I've basically just chatted shite. It will need, I know what it does. So I'll show you the car now, because that's in more of a heap than I think when I found it. I mean, literally look at the state of that. Other parts, oh gosh, that's bright. Jesus! Other parts I've got is here. That is a full carbon E36 GTR bonnet, which will look super sexual once on. And then in here, I've got a load more E36 parts on the shelf. There's your update. Let's wait for Richard, I guess. You also might have seen in the previous video, or there might have been the wheel hub video, I was taking the piss out of Richard because he hadn't bolted that down. So when he arrives, because we're still waiting, we'll see if he's remembered to bring the bolts to tie that down. I'm going to pump with no, and I'll be very happy if he has remembered. But I'm not holding. Would you please? Roughly 50 minutes later. I didn't want to say anything, but I put a bet on how late you'd be.
Oh.
I just thought I'd out you on the video.
And I've bought you chips.
You bought me. I'm trying to diet, my friend. I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Did you bring A, the things to look inside the engine, and B, the bolts to bolt down the vise? What are we getting from the car?
Nothing, because I didn't bring them with. Damn it.
Money to me! God, this makes you look really tall. It should be known now, Richard is about 9 metres.
9 foot 6,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, God.
You even told me to remind you to bring them.
Yeah, there's no point reminding me now, is it?
Well, I've told you earlier. When we had the phone conversation, we're like, what time are we going to the unit? 7. It's now 8. And what should you bring? Bolts. And the camera.
And the camera.
and I'll bring the other camera to give back to you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You did say that, didn't you?
It's fine.
Um,
We're going to move on. We're going to make do.
should we have a shuffle round instead?
Oh, can we? Can we move all of this? This looks like a lot to move.
Yeah, you're right.
Where are we moving it to?
Right, so, plan.
Go on.
BMW, here. Stuff and things and 2 cars,
Sure.
there.
I'm in. Well, the plan for the engine video will have to wait, and now this has become a removal video.
An excavation video.
Excavation. And then actually I might be able to show you how poor the interior is of the E36.
What, you mean the interior that is like stacked up to the windows at the moment?
Yeah. And pretty much in the same condition I left it in
2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Update Richard.
So, update. It's a lot clearer. Actually, I can't remember the last time I saw the unit this
No.
clear.
You can almost see an E36 behind
Yeah,
there.
look at that. And a couple of bottle caps that I want.
Yeah, we're having a running debate about what wheels to run on the 36. And Richard also has like a scrapyard E36.
Oh, that's being cruel.
I like it.
Slightly scruffy.
It's the B-Road Beta E36 and I love it. The question we both have is, do we both want to run the bottle cap wheels, which are these ones?
What did they come up as? Style?
Oh, I can't remember now. Style 17s or something?
Oh, I can't
Style 15s? I've got it on an eBay search. But I found a set of 5 for 150 quid and I didn't do it because I was like, whatever. If they're still there, then I'll get them. But 5 would mean both Richard and I have a full set. Because Richard's got, have you got 2?
I got 2, yeah.
I've got 2, so then we both have the other 2 and have one spare between us.
So when someone fucks it.
When someone absolutely decks a wheel, then it's good. This is Richard's rig. This is, I mean, it looks sketchy, but it's
Quite tall.
Oh yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just not helping. Look at my E36! Wow. That's insane. I haven't seen this car in so long. I'm actually, now like seeing it, I am so excited to like get it out. Because it means I can start working. I've not opened this door in 2 years. I'm about to open it. It's a monumentous moment. This one has no seals, so I need to be careful closing because it's glass. But yeah, it's still in an absolute state. Absolute state.
I mean, what were you expecting? Oh, it's a throwback, isn't it?
Don't worry, we can clean it. How dark is that?
Very, very, very dark.
Very dark, okay. One of the last videos I filmed of this was... Actually, I don't even know if I filmed it. I don't think I filmed it. We just came in on a summer's day and it was probably like 30 degrees and I decided...
I think you're right. I think you're right.
To which it got to this point where I've stripped all door cards, all carpets, all dashboards, like, and because it was in a forest, there's literally like a bush in the dashboard. You can go look. That's disgusting in there.
Oh yeah, there was like mice living in it and stuff, wasn't there?
So
Ew.
it needs love, but it's a start.
You're now really bright.
Something. The battery's about to die.
really dark.
Oh god, the battery's about to die, so it's fine. Changing batteries and moving BMWs. Oh,
Moving me.
Okay, last little update before the car is in position. We've moved these two old vehicle things that are on the stand over to where the BMW was, and now the BMW is being pushed back into its position over there. It's a good move. I feel like it's giving us a bit more space for some reason, but that's maybe because the other two cars aren't in here. But
at the moment it has. I think it's the height of that one that's deceiving. Like there, it's going to look like we've got so much more space. Yeah. But then also this is quite a long boy. It's a very long boy, but we're not losing any length because no, I mean it was there when the shells were there anyway. Every inch we have now, we still have. Every inch. Yeah. So, I am sweating and dirty. For the last little segment of this video, obviously the 36 is now in its position for the time being, so I can work on it a bit. But as a little treat for us all here at the washroom this evening, we're going to see if the V12 actually goes anywhere near the engine bay. Now, it does, I know it does, because it came out in E36. But it will be cool to see it in my E36. Let's do it! I think that's saying exactly right. That's fine. Well, it's sat vaguely in the hole. There is that. I tell you what, mate, we've got space.
Do you reckon?
Well, look, the original exhaust manifolds. Look how much space we've got to chassis there.
Oh yeah.
So we can get some nice little headers made.
Okay.
I mean, the engine's still got to go back 6 inches.
Yeah.
From that position.
Yeah.
But with it going back 6 inches, that'll gain us 6 inches at the front there, which then means we should have enough space for a radiator. Yeah. I think. Without having a kind of a bumper and stuff on the front, we're guessing a little bit, but
nice.
As a stripped down lump,
that looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
That fits all right, you know.
That's pretty cool.
It fits a lot better than I thought it would.
It looks so rowdy in there like that as well.
Consider as well, it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be quite a lot higher. Yeah. The back's going to be a lot higher as well.
We won't have to modify bulkhead. That's what it's called.
Depending on how the 330D box fits in one of these. Yeah. And we need to do a little bit of research on that. Depending on how that fits, we shouldn't have to cut the bulkhead at all, I don't think. Okay. Exciting.
Big time. Big excite.
Early stages, but she's in.
And on that bombshell, we're going to conclude today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Richard.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Sarah, for occasionally filming, which is very handy, and also moving stuff. Subscribe. Do that thing. Enjoy the videos that are still to come. I don't know what the next one will be. Probably, in fact, let's make sure it's the looking inside the engine. Yeah, well, we failed for bolting the vice down this time, didn't we? So. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to bolt the vice down, aren't we, Richard? Huh? Thanks very much for watching. Take it easy.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.